I am your host today. My name is Michael Huggins. My co host with me is out today, so I am taking over. It is all up to me to make this thing happen. So you're in good hands. I'm glad you're all here. Welcome, everybody. And if you're catching this recording, I like to say welcome. There's a couple more videos for you to check out after this. So, what these are is our what we call our Zoom up. The whole idea is let's meet up. This is our meetup, but on Zoom. So it's our Zoom up. Now, with this community and with this group of real estate investors that I'm working to introduce you to, there's so much transformation that's happening. And when I see people struggling out there, they're doing things they don't want to do, fighting traffic, uh, taking too much time out of their day, their life. They're stressed. They're not getting paid enough. When I see all this, and then I see what's happening inside of our community and all the prosperity and growth and business and real estate and connection and contribution, the contrasts are amazing. So I keep working towards bringing more and more people inside of our community because there's some magic that could really happen here when you learn how to do real estate, grow as a person, develop relationships, and just join a winning team of like-minded people. And that's what happened for me. 10 years ago, I was struggling, uh, incredibly struggle with finances. I had two jobs and no time, no money, no car, no credit. I had a bunch of student loan debt. I was eating one meal a day, and I was incredibly frustrated and confused about what I was going to do, how I was going to get paid, how I was going to pay these people back, how I was going to make a living. It was crazy stress. But then when I learned about real estate, I came to this community. I learned how to do real estate investing. My first deal was a short sale. I made $21,000 on that property and quit my first job. Our next deal was a month after that. I quit my second job. Third deal, started paying debt back. It felt amazing. And now where we're at, it's wonderful to see the kind of people in our community that are transforming. So today I want to introduce you to someone who I met a few years ago. She is uh, very smart, highly educated, a hard worker, but wasn't totally in control for finances. And I'm going to let her share her story about where she was, why she decided to get involved with us, and what's happened since. So let me turn the call over to our guest for the day, Miss Wanda Carrasquillo. How you doing, Wanda?
Doing awesome. At the airport in Los Angeles right now, and I have tried to find the quiet place. So I'm in a parking lot and it's not quiet. So,
Okay.
anyway, so I don't know if you hear all this commotion behind me. But
There is some commotion. I can hear it.
yeah, but this is the beauty because today, what is today? Thursday, and I've been traveling all day from yesterday to today, and I'm heading to Utah. So my last flight was from Boston when I left Puerto Rico, Boston, Los Angeles, and now Utah. So it's just amazing what you can create. And before that, like about 4 years ago, is when I met this community. And I was really tired of being tired. I was tired of being needing to be clocking in and out of a particular job. I was tired of being living paycheck to paycheck. I was tired of having supervisors telling me what to do and people telling me what to do. And I wanted to retire. That was my main thing. I wanted to retire. I wanted to have the freedom to go and do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. And I found that in this community because I found a good friend that opened his mouth and told me about it. So I was looking. Honestly, I was looking for real estate because I had friends who have done it and I wanted to get involved into real estate. I tried to go to another school. I tried to do it on my own and that didn't work. And then eventually, when I kept searching and searching after almost a year, this friend or co-worker said, "Oh, have you heard about the Elevate community? It's a community of investors." And I said, "No." Well, we meet every Wednesday. Back then it was Wednesdays. And I said, "Sure, I would love to go." So, and I just fell in love. I didn't have the money to start, but I found the money to start. And I'm sure a lot of people relate to that, that you didn't have the money, but suddenly when you have a good cause and you have a good desire to change your life, things come in and things just fall into place. And that's what happened to me. So I found the money, I started, but I had my plan. I had a plan to just do my education. And in October, I was counting the dates for retirement. October 2017, I was going to retire. And about March 2017, I got this unexpected call. Wanda, arrivederci, bye-bye, adios. You don't have a job anymore. April 1st, it was not a joke. I didn't have a job. So basically, I needed to start either looking for another job, which I didn't want to, or I needed to start working with this community in different ways and leveraging the opportunities, not only in the real estate, but applying other concepts and helping in the work cycle that Renato has, applying the wealth cycle into my life. And when I started applying the wealth cycle, I generated six-figure income in the first 8 months. So that was kind of impressive. And results are not typical, but if I've done it, it's possible. I'm not saying that you can do it, but if I did it, it is possible. And I know that everything is not straight, perfect, And for the last 3 years and a half, I've been in six-figure income and generated income from real estate and from marketing and the growth cycle. And my life has changed. This year, I have not been able to travel as much. I love traveling, but the year before, I visited 10 different countries. So that's pretty good. And now I'm coming back to Utah because I'm closing on a deal this coming week, and tomorrow I'm gonna go see the house. And even I have seen it because we have the technology and the partners in the deal. They show me the house in a video conferencing, and I just go over there, and it just giving me opportunities that I never dreamed of before. Meeting people all across the nation, meeting we call each other family. So knowing that my first few deals, I did it with people in Chicago, um, who I met during in the community in a trip in Cancun, and things like that. All of the things that I have been able to accomplish in the community is because we support each other, because we have some standards, we believe in each other, we help each other, and we implement what we learn. And that's so important. Learning is the key. You have the learning, you have the tools, and then if you implement good mindset, then it's possible for you to complete whatever you want in your life. And that's what I'm doing, just living the dream, setting new goals, and working very hard. Like Michael said, I like to work hard and not giving up. That's the other piece, not giving up, because sometimes you have struggles. There are some things that not necessarily go the way you plan, but it's the moment that you make the decision not give up and continue on and continue and get up as fast as you can to move forward, because we do have the best education system. And coming from an education background, I have 2 master's degrees in education. I know for a fact that this education is top of the line. We have the best systems, and we have the best education and the courses. So what we need is just to dive deep into the knowledge and acquire that knowledge and apply that knowledge and find the connection with the community.
I
That
guess
is
I
very,
have a
very important.
question.
Yes.
So for people on the line here, so what Wanda is referring to is there's going to be some educational platforms that we're going to talk about in other videos that we've been using for decades now to create prosperity for us. So if you want to learn more about that, you're going to come spend some more time on some other videos. We got property tours, all-day workshops. We got a bunch of stuff for you. But I'm curious, Wanda, before joining our organization, did you ever do any real estate investing?
No, I bought my own houses, but I lost my own house.
Okay.
So, and I wish, Michael, in 2007, let me see, no, 2013, I lost my house. I have gone through a divorce, and then I went through My son got sick, and he eventually he passed away in 2013. And I had to I had my payments, everything good in my house. And these real estate agents said, the only way, because the market was upside down, the only way is like stop making payments, you go in pre-foreclosure, and because your son is sick, your credit will not be affected, and and then you'll be good. And I followed that advice, and I wish I knew what I know now, that I didn't have to go through that. I could have either sell a finance, I do other strategies in real estate, or even keep it. Right now, that condo that I own like back then, is $400,000, and I only owe back then 140. I had so much equity in there, and now I look back and I search for that property, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what? Those are the consequences of not knowing. But because of this education, now I know that that will not happen again, or I have the opportunity to help others to don't lose their properties or do a different strategy, not what these agents told me to do.
Wow, that's crazy.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's the thing about getting educated, folks. I mean, people go around with the realtor's license, and some people don't have the most knowledge and information, and it can really hurt people. So
Yes,
always get educated on real estate. There's
sure, yes.
so much opportunity out there, Wanda. Tell us real quick about your first real estate investing deal, since you told us that crazy story about losing your real estate. You obviously didn't have a lot of experience with real
Yes.
estate. So tell us about after joining, what happened.
Well, the thing is that I had visualized that I was going to do a deal by October 2017, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to retire. I have everything planned. I'm going to study. I will replace my income by October and everything good. I lost my job. I took a different ways to make money. And then eventually I kept that day, that October 17, I will be doing a deal. And out of the sudden, I just had people in the community from Chicago that called me and they said, do you want to be on a deal? I said, sure. What are the numbers? We went through the numbers and everything looks good. And I flew to Chicago. My first few deals were with people in the community in Chicago. But that gave me the kind of a little bit of more practical knowledge, what I was learning, to put it into practice, understanding the market, understanding different things. And then I came back to Utah and I did my own one. I'm not using my own money. And so far I have been like in about 20 deals, well, 21 something. And it's like, we counted the other day, I think it's about $3 million in assets that I did not use my own money. And that's amazing, because obviously I didn't have the money to invest. But and right now this property I'll be closing on Wednesday, and I don't have the money, like cash to buy it, but I have the contacts, I have the resources in different ways to do it without using my own money. And that is incredible. I hear you, Michael.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Wanda. We
Yeah.
appreciate you taking the time to share your story with us, give us a little bit of background. And what an amazing story of triumph. Now you've done 20 deals. Obviously, you're going to be doing more. You're traveling
Yes.
now. Awesome. Well,
Yes.
and it all starts with getting to know us better, folks. So if you're catching this recording, or if you've heard anything that we've covered that you like and you want to learn more about, whoever got you on this call has more information for you. So get back with them. There's more links or videos, a one-on-one strategy session we can have to really start to design a way for you to take control. You heard Wanda's story. She got kicked to the curb by her job, just totally one day out of the blue, and she was able to, without stumbling, transition into real estate investing. So, backup plan. People got to have a backup plan. So, in a couple of weeks, we're going to have an all-day workshop on advanced velocity banking strategies with one of our amazing investors. We got some intros this week for you to learn more about who we are and what we do. So, come and check us out. Get back with the person. get serious. And like Wanda said, you gotta have a dream. You gotta be focusing on your dream every day, being consistent with it. So thanks again, Wanda, for being here. We are past the time now. So
Thank you, Michael.
congratulations again, everybody.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful day. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.
Thank you, Michael. Bye bye.